Gotta stay. Give me some in the Canada dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. I'm good at my broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of flowers.
Tonight on Thursday Night Primetime, rivals collide in the desert. What a way to kick off Week 4. It's the Seahawks and Cardinals in the NFC West. And it comes your way next.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It is the first game of the NFL Rivalries program for 2025. Seahawks and Cardinals underway from State Farm Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Penix to the air right away. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Xavier Worthy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
Their own 21-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Taken in at the 22. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And Xavier Worthy, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
I guess I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now Darnold. That's complete to DK.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold.
Open man here is Benson.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Now it's Darnold.
Over the middle, complete.
That's Benson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Trey Benson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 14, Seahawks 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
To the air, Penix.
Wilson's got it complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Looking to throw, Penix. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw again is Penix. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the Seahawks 38-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. You look at these two teams, rivals in the NFC West. It's been the Seahawks who have had the upper hand. They've won 7 in a row in this series. It's a rivalry that was born in 2002 when both teams joined the NFC West. Since then, a lot of great players have taken part in these matchups. You think about the Cardinals, Kurt Warner, Larry Fitzgerald, Anquan Bolden, and then, of course, the Seahawks in the 2010s, the Legion of Boom era, and their victory in Super Bowl 48. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Penix. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now Penix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And looking to throw, Penix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 31 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 31 yards.
Yeah, Darnold's going to change the play.
First down.
On first down, right back to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner.
And this really is a good defense because what they've done is focus on stopping the running game and being physical against it.
And the numbers, they really bear that out. They're currently 5th in the National Football League in rushing defense. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Williams, a man in motion right. Darnold now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Wow, that is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Penix. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division,
and I think the ball's out. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Recovered by the offense.
Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Darnold. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Darnold. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Seattle.
Now Darnold. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kyle Williams from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
The 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Now it's Darnold. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Zone read. Here's Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Now Darnold wants to change it up. Here's second and 8. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's airing it out for Williams. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kyle Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
To the air, Penix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42.
That's good for our Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw again is Penix. Pass caught by Pearsall. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Now Penix. To the right side and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Open man here is Benson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
Darnold now to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 5. And the Seahawks.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey Benson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Warriors 17. 65. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Penix working out of the gun here. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 44 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Darnold. There's a short one caught by Johnson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Red 80. Go 80. Go 80.
And they'll send Williams in motion right. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
A gain of 12.
Now Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Benson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Williams brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. They're going to look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And it's 4th down.
Darnold's going to stay out there. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Cardinals will take over here just shy of the 30. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And looking to throw, Penix. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll throw with Penix. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking to throw, Penix. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble, but theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Penix. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd and 6 coming up. Penix to the air once more. And that is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, Penix. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2nd down, goal to go. One more time with ETN. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Cardinals win it. So it's a win here for the